Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and welcome back to another vlog on reviving my uncle's farm. I'm making my way to the vending machines as usual to put our garden goods in, and then I'm gonna take the eggs to the pub we usually sell them to. We don't really have much to sell at the moment. I think there's only 3 pallets of tomatoes and 1 pallet of lettuce. Excuse me. Must have caught a cold or something. And yeah, there is... So the plan for today is I need to put barley or wheat into the ground because this is the last month I can do it. Otherwise I'm gonna miss the deadline as I have previously. So yeah, I have to do everything I can to not miss it. But yeah, I was thinking that the field needs cultivating first, and then it needs seeding. So I have checked. We actually have enough seed, I think, still in the seeder to put barley in the ground. So I think we have everything we need. And yeah, this is gonna be our workload for today. I'm also expecting to get the refund paid out, so around 35 grand, as I mentioned previously. And I also think of ordering a vending machine. As I've said, there is a perfect spot right here for it, and that's gonna have eggs, milk, cheese and butter, I think. But at the moment we only have milk, and even that's not very regular, and we only have eggs. Yeah, we have milk and eggs we can put in. So I think I'm gonna put an order and down payment in today, after I receive that refund. And yeah, we should expect that vending machine to arrive in the next episode. Okay, have to fill this. Enough chit chat. Okay, vending machines all sorted out. Now yeah, there is a shelf on this vending machine that actually accommodates grapes. So that might also be a thing I do. Nothing big, you know, just a small operation, a few vines here and there, but yeah, that might give us some nice income. And I believe there's not much to maintenance, or there is, I'm not sure, I have to check about the grapes. Okay, 1,384. It's a decent amount. There's just one more thing I've been thinking. I might have forgotten about something. Let me check real quick, because I vaguely remember taking a loan before I started all this farm expansion. And give me a second, so I pull out the phone and the bank. Right, I kind of forgot about this little thing. Yeah, so one option is to keep it running and just pay it out each month. 450 is a monthly payment. Or I could possibly lower the amount remaining. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. That's unfortunate because I was making so many plans. But either way, I think I can afford, even if I do repay the loan, or just, you know, repay most of the loan. I believe I'm gonna have enough to get that vending machine. I think that takes priority, because it will allow me to earn even more in the same amount of time. So for the same products, you know, you get paid more because you can give a higher price if you're selling directly to customers, rather if you're selling to a pub, for example. that needs to process all that food and then sell it to the customer. So yeah, we have 44 grand outstanding loan. Yikes. Whoopsie. Nah. Well, it happens, you know, it was such a hectic time with all this. Build! You crazy man. You can't just drive. Ooh. I have already seen myself in a hospital right now. Because, believe you me, you don't want to crash into one of those things. At least not in the bucket. Man, that was close. Yeah, I was saying. It was quite a hectic time with all that build and preparations and, you know, organizing stuff and being there and here. But otherwise, yeah, the sheep look quite content. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to ponder a bit how I'm gonna go about this thing, but before I do that, I will go into the field and start cultivating. I think it's gonna be the best way to clear my mind, just to put a harrow in and go into the field. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. I've been checking the soil and I think it's still quite good, you know. The pH should be good, because I read once you regulate your pH in the soil, it should be good for 2 or 3 harvests, and then you need to readjust. And I think we only made 1 harvest, maybe 2. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, it should be quite fine. So for our trusty disc harrow. Nice. This is a really robust piece of equipment. Yeah. You know what? I still have milk to sell. Okay. That means that the harrowing is gonna have to wait. And I can take the Massey Ferguson to take milk to be sold. Yeah, I left it right here after the morning work. It's quite chilly outside, but I think I'm gonna be good. So if I'm correct, the bank transfers open at around 8:30, 9 AM. So that's about the time that I can expect that money to be sent into my bank account. But you know, if you remember when I was sorting out the finances for the sheepyard build, I actually already had a loan that I rebalanced it with the new loan. So I not exactly at zero, but if it turns out that I can repay the whole loan I have and still have some money left, that will be a very good thing indeed. That means that I have actually made quite a lot of money in the meantime. What? Let me just wash this tanker down a bit. Yeah, I don't want to go to the dairy with a dirty setup. Just splash a bit on the tractor. and the front loader is quite messy too. I was doing silage previously, so yeah, makes sense. How light all this setup is. 6,259. Oh, and what a nice view of the castle from over here. Cool. Okay, so 2,850 for the first load, and I think we have 250 liters left in the barn. Again, this 2-trip kind of deal is really not ideal. Really not ideal. I wanna find a way around it, but you know, all the milk tankers are either, you know, huge or very expensive, so expensive that I can't afford, or you know, they just don't exist. The rest of the milk, 226 liters. That's gonna bring us probably to around 28,000 in the bank. And I'm expecting the money from the grant to be transferred over shortly. Any second now. Okay, 330 or 20 rather. Now to make my way back to the farm and start cultivating. Yeah, all the morning chores are done. But yeah, this transferring of goods is really starting to get old. I need to modernize. If you have any suggestions how to do that, but one of my ideas is that because the vending machine is probably gonna take around 500 liters of milk, that I have a pallet of some sort that has maybe milk jugs or something like that on it, that holds exactly 500 liters, or maybe 1,000. You know, it's not that important, but it would be awesome if I would be able to, you know, take one load to the vending machine and then empty it out there and then. If I get a bigger setup, you know, 1,000 liters perhaps, then I might be selling the rest to the pub if they're willing to take it. I have to have a word with them about this situation. But yeah, so a pallet like this with milk jugs, or maybe simply milk jugs, but I couldn't find them anywhere. I was looking around. So if you have any idea how I could get this, you are very welcome with your input, with your suggestions. So yeah, and then if I could load everything into one van, you know, take everything I have to take to the other side of the county in one trip, that would be grand. That would leave me with more time to develop this farm, to, you know, cultivate the fields, do all the stuff that needs doing. And I'm willing to make that, how should I say, make that step. Because it would be ideal, you know, if I could load milk, load garden goods, and also load wool when it's gonna be ready. Because when I go to the vending machines, when I go to the pub, I can simply take a pallet of wool with me and take it to the spinnery, because spinnery is all the way over there on the other side of the map, and it's up quite a hill. And I honestly don't think I have the capacity to get on that hill comfortably, you know. Alright, where are we? I have to be careful because this edge is not very wide, and I don't want to cultivate up my grass field. So something like this. Is this good? You know, have to take it down range or two. Alright. Okay, this seems to be working good. So yeah, I have to cultivate it and I have to put seed in the ground today, because otherwise I'm gonna miss the planting season for barley and I'm gonna be left out again, of course. And this reminds me, I still have to check if the chickens are actually willing to eat soybeans that I produced in the previous season, and if not, I should be on the lookout for the highest selling price for soybeans and then simply sell it to buy chicken feed, you know. Okay, what's up with my voice? Looks like I'm gonna go silent anytime now. Okay. Yeah, well, I think this is gonna be a drone time. Gotta take that drone out and do this field, and then we'll talk later.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me, but better than the lights. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no reason, but I'll sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade, fade away? Can we let it fade, fade away? We'll take it day by day. Can we watch it fade, fade away?
Good. Making the final pass with disc harrow. So this is for shallow cultivating, as I've read. It's basically said to be better for the soil if you don't go too deep. And I gotta be careful not to get into the grassland right here. And I went into the grassland, haven't I? Yup, just a little bit. Okay. No matter. Just gotta be careful I don't do it too much. Yeah, just a tiny little speck. Okay. And I think I need to go only to that start of the field and I'm done cultivating. Then I can start putting in the seed. Oh yeah, you might have noticed the bank account. It looks quite healthy. And since I have 63,000 and I have to repay 44, I have decided in the meantime, while I was clearing my head doing the field work, I'm going to repay the whole loan. I can always take another one if I need money fast for something, you know. I might even buy the van I was talking about on loan. So lease it first and then slowly pay it out. That might also be a thing I do. I'm not quite sure about the van yet, you know, because it's 80,000. And if I can help it, I really don't want to get too much into debt. Because if something happens and I'm unable to make money, you know, if something horrible happens and the cows pass away, I'm gonna have a big problem. You know, I'm not gonna have milk production if something happens to the garden, if I get pests, if, you know, whatever. If a house burns down and you have a loan, it can be quite a dangerous territory. Okay. Okay, now for the seeding part. Okay, let me just... Come on, getting stuck on the plow. Okay, there's still some seed in it, so I might be good. I think I'm gonna put on wheat. Yeah, why not? Wheat sounds good. It's gonna give us straw, it's gonna be an ingredient to feed our chicken, and it's also gonna be a thing that I can make more seed with. So yeah, why not? And I'm thinking before the grass regrows completely, it would be good to put some slurry on it. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for a slurry tanker. Maybe I can buy one outright. Anyway, let me take care of that loan right now before I forget. Okay, let's make a special redemption. 44429. Make special payment. And we have completed our loan. It's done. It's over. And we are sitting at almost 19,000. I think that's gonna be quite fine. And if I remember correctly, I have enough money even as is to get that vending machine. Okay, I always want to check, is the seed getting in the ground? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's in there. Right.
You said that you've been searching, silencing my mind. trying to be patient, but running out of time. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no meaning, I just wanna understand everything that led us here, the teardrops when I hold your hand. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade, fade away? Can we let it fade, fade away? We'll take it day by day.
Right, I need to do the headland now, and I'm done with seeding. So this was a couple-hour job, nothing too serious. Getting a hang of it, I think. So yeah, I feel quite confident about this field. I think it's gonna do great. I do need to keep an eye on the nitrogen and on pH levels. But I believe the pH levels are gonna be good for one more harvest, so this one. And then I'm gonna have to readjust. And also... Okay. And also the nitrogen should be quite good because I have spread muck on this field before I started. No, actually it was slurry, excuse me. I have spread slurry on this field before I cultivated it, before the winter. And I think, yeah, there was nothing really growing on it, so it didn't get used. And it's gonna be working in our favor. One step closer to being an eco farm, using only natural products. And it seems like I had enough seed in a hopper to do the whole field, which is also good. One less expense, or less effort if I would produce the seed myself. I probably would because I have the capacity to do it, but you never know. All right. Let me turn this off, and I think I'm done. I think I'm very happy with this. Sweet. Okay, now I have to, I think I want to check the prices for the vending machine, and I will simply order one, have it delivered. I think I have enough money for that, because it's slowly trickling in from the vending machines. Okay, I can leave the tractor here, yeah. It's gonna be quite okay. Let me check the prices and I'll be right back with the next step. And I have sent 11,000 to the manufacturer of the vending machines. It's everything is included, you know, delivery, setup, and whatnot. So we can expect it next time to be put in onto our farm. But yeah, I still need to sort out the transport for milk, because I really don't want to go all the way to the vending machine with this setup. There's nothing wrong with it per se, but you know, nah, too much driving. Okay, and for the last thing for today, I will take this tractor and go to the store, and I'm gonna purchase another hay bale and give it to the sheep. And I simply want to check on the sheep how they are doing and if everything is a-okay with them. But to get that bale I need to go to the store, so yeah, it's gonna be a trip. But I think I've sorted everything out I wanted to, just for today. Because you know, sometimes you have to do the main thing first, and if you're left with some time and money actually, you can do something else. But yeah, I really gotta find a solution of some sort for that milk transport for the van. So without that, I think I'm gonna be struggling a lot. And you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to struggle a lot. A little, yeah, maybe, but not a lot. You know what? Actually, I could use the time I have to do the roadside clearing. Yeah, let me do that. And I'm gonna order that bale. Let me take a quick chat with them. Oh, of course. I shouldn't keep the engine running inside, indoors. Because of the toxic fumes, of course. Gotta be mindful of that. But I'm gonna leave the engine here to warm up. And I'm gonna have a word so I can get that bale ready for when I come back. And some roadside clearing calls. I have made my way over here. This is on the east of the map, I think. And I will start mowing the edge over here. This is actually the path that goes towards what's it called? The spinnery, I think. Yeah, I believe this one goes to the spinnery. So this is gonna be perfect because I am probably gonna be using this road quite a lot, and it should be cleared. I don't want any trouble when driving here and, you know, miss a vehicle because of the untamed edges and have a crash. That would be most unfortunate. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the top and back down again. And in the meantime, I should have the... Come on, I'm getting stuck on. In the meantime, I should have the bale ready for loading so I can take it to my sheep. So yeah, it's all fine and dandy. These bushes are unavailable to me in this setup. I can't reach them. Okay, it is what it is.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
Okay, a quick update. I don't know what's wrong, but the machine stopped cutting down the bushes. Now, I hope I didn't destroy it or damage it beyond repair, but for unknown reason, here, let me show you. If I turn it on and I go over the bush, see, nothing happens. It doesn't cut it down. Yeah, this should be mushed into bits by now. So honestly, I have no idea what happened. It just stopped working. So yeah, I'm gonna have to return to this some other time and notify the council about it. And then retry it, or maybe they're gonna buy another machine and replace this one, which would be a shame because this one is practically new. And it would be good if I could, you know, use it for its intended purpose. Again, I'm not sure what's wrong. Wait, let me just lift it up and check the knives. No, everything seems good here. Yeah, well, it happens. So I'm gonna make my way back to the shop. I'm gonna pick up that bale that is probably waiting for me. I have to pay for it. And then I'm gonna take it to the sheep. And I'm gonna have me some lunch. Something nice, warm and fulfilling should be good. It sounds heavenly. Okay, parked the machine here, paid for the bale. It's already waiting for me over there. Luckily I have a front loader, so I can easily... Oh, I have to change my controls to front. Come on. Frick. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I have to flip the bale on its side in order to be able to load it up. I have notified the council about the problem with Avant, and they are gonna look into it. Good. Yeah, they said they're gonna look into it and try to find the problem, sort it out. I have no idea what could be wrong. It could be many things, or you know, it could be just one bearing, or maybe the joints are not working, or maybe there's not enough hydraulic pressure. I have no clue where to even begin. And almost at the field. Okay, the bale is still on. Had to check. You always have to check. Hello, my darlings. Your friendly neighborhood farmers here. Okay, and lock the pin. Good. While I'm at it, I can take the strap off. Perfect. Now the only thing left is to put the bale down and widen it a bit. maybe sit on it for a while. It smells amazing, the hay. Okay. Okay, this is done. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. It's been kind of a tricky one. I did some field work, I managed some finances, and in the end, I ended up with my sheep. And I think I'm gonna be here for a few more hours, because this is really comforting, really calming. They are such well-behaved sheep. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have fun, take care, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.